The following is a special sports presentation from the EAB Sports Network.
It's time for Nettleton Raider basketball on 101.3 Bob FM. Presented by NEA Baptist, Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Kavanaugh Auto Group, and First National Bank. Now, let's go to the NEA Baptist broadcast position for the First National Bank pregame show.
Hello again, folks, and welcome back to Nettleton Raider basketball on the EAB Sports Network. My name is Jacob Linderman. Glad you are joining us here on a lovely Thursday night. And man, weather a little bit warmer today and not as cold and miserable as it was the rest of the week. And it's a great night for Nettleton Raider basketball. Glad you are joining us today as we are on 101.3 Reindeer Radio and Nettleton Raider Athletics on YouTube. However you're joining us, glad you're doing it, and excited to bring you tonight's action. The Raiders made the short trip up Highway 49 for a crosstown showdown, and one that went into overtime last time these two teams met. It's the Raiders and the Bearcats tonight, and it's going to be a fun one. You know, the Raiders and the Bearcats met earlier this season, and it was an overtime thriller. The Raiders clinched the win 72-71, and man, that was a fun game to watch some of the highlights on. And one of the plays in particular actually went pretty viral. TJ Whitney with a posterizer threw one down on, I believe it was Trey Archer of the Bearcats, and hundreds of thousands of views on all social media platforms. And TJ Whitney, kind of an overnight sensation and a great form of basketball play. The posterizer, very thrilling and fun to watch. Glad you're joining us here tonight. We're getting ready for some fun basketball, and before we go too far, we're going to take a 3-minute break, and we'll have more of our First National Bank pregame show. Our pregame coverage is brought to you by First National Bank, where they put you first always. Back here in 3 minutes on the EAB Sports Network.
Pioneers, dreamers, the ones they said would never make it, and the ones still trying. We're lifesavers, life changers, and those who bring life to your world. We're where compassion meets precision and empowerment meets innovation. An expert system of care where love abounds so that God can do the impossible. We're here when you need us most. We are NEA Baptist.
Be a genius and shop at FoodSmart, where you pay our cost plus only 10% at checkout. This week, save during the Best Choice truckload sale, featuring deals on 50 of your favorite Best Choice items. We also have Smithfield Whole Boston Butts for $1.47 a pound. 3 pounds of Sunkist Clementine oranges are $3.42. USDA Select T-Bone Steak Value Packs are $7.96 a pound. And 24 packs of Coke products are $9.97. Don't forget to tell your friends how much you saved at FoodSmart.
First National Bank's roots run deep in Northeast Arkansas. We began a single Paragould branch with one idea: customers first. By focusing on the best products banking has to offer and valuing the highest level of service, we're now 23 branches across Arkansas and Tennessee. As First National Bank grows, our roots only get deeper, and the mission remains the same: you first, always. Learn more about our products and services at fnbank.net. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Get huge savings now at every Kavanaugh dealership. Kavanaugh has a great selection of late model, low mileage, certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And most are still under factory warranty. We have every make and every model, so you're sure to find the vehicle you want. And when you buy at Kavanaugh, every new and used purchase comes with 1 year of free maintenance. Plus, we buy cars. Bring a vehicle, get a check. Come see us today at one of our dealerships or go to KavanaughCars.com.
When injury sidelines you, Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is here to get you back in the game. They've been serving our local high schools for over 40 years, and JOSM is proud to be the official healthcare provider of A-State Athletics, with locations on South Main and on East Matthews inside St. Bernard's Health and Wellness Center. Find out more by visiting JOSM on Facebook and at JonesboroOrtho.com. Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, getting you back in the game.
Your vehicle is a personal and important investment. At Central Collision Center, we're more than collision repair. We do everything from minor paint touch-ups and windshield replacements to framework. We're committed to customer satisfaction and provide the highest quality of service. At Central Collision Center, we provide honest and expert auto care and offer a written lifetime warranty and on-site rental car arrangements. Stop by or give us a call today to schedule your free estimate. Central Collision Center. Professional, convenient, reliable. Behind Central Chevrolet on Stadium and online at centralcollisionctr.com.
I'd like to welcome you back in to our First National Bank pregame show of Nettleton Raider basketball. The Raiders are on the road yet again tonight. Last time they played was in a non-conference tournament. It was against the First Assembly Christian Crusaders, and the Raiders won that one of a final of 76-66. The Raiders were led in scoring by TJ Whitney at 28, TJ Daly had 16, and Jeremiah Jackson tacked on 15 for the Raiders. Raiders been playing some good basketball recently. They went 2-1 in the Barry Pruitt Hurricane Classic over at Jonesboro High School. The only loss came into overtime against the Jonesboro Hurricanes. They did a good job competing against a top 6A school with only a 4-point loss. It was the final score of that one was 73-77 in double overtime, but an exciting, thrilling game. And glad you're joining us tonight. A game that also went into overtime at the first meeting of the two teams. It's Nettleton, it's Brookland, and it's Nettleton Raider basketball. You're joining us for our First National Bank pregame show. First National Bank, where they put you first always. And Jay Linderman here at Brookland High School Gymnasium. And we are in our NEA Baptist broadcast position. NEA Baptist is healthcare for the next century. And glad you are joining us for our pregame show. The Raiders are on the road. Anything like their JV matchup, that will be in their gold uniforms. One of my favorite styles of the uniform. We didn't get to have those when I was in high school. We were either in white uniforms or the black away uniforms. Glad to see they got some cool color options now, and Raider basketball is going a lot of places. They won the conference championship in 2024, finished second last year, made it to the quarterfinals, where they lost in overtime to a very tough Little Rock Catholic team. And this year, it's a couple of new faces in the starting five, and a team that's getting war-tested day in and day out, playing top teams this season like Jonesboro twice, playing against a school like Brookland. Brookland, a great organization. They are 7-3 on the year. Raiders are 6-3. Brookland's led in scoring by Lane Webster. Webster got a 6'7" combo guard. He also throws down the ball a lot, just like TJ Whitney. Whitney had a couple solid slams against FACS, the First Assembly Christian School out of Cordova, Tennessee, and excited to see what he has in store tonight. We're about 2.5 minutes away from tip-off here. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take a 2-minute break. When we come back, we'll have more of our First National Bank pregame shows and name our starters. Back here in 2 minutes on the EAB Sports Network.
One of Northeast Arkansas's most trusted names is celebrating its 24th year with a huge anniversary sale. Nebo Auto Center, your new car alternative, is home to a wide selection of late model, low mileage cars, trucks, and SUVs that fit almost any budget. And at Nebo, you're dealing with an experienced, no hassle sales staff that you can trust. So go see your friends at Nebo at 3910 Stadium Boulevard during their 24th anniversary sale. And visit NeboAuto.com. We go Nebo.
A home isn't just four walls and a roof. It's memories, milestones, a piece of who we are. That's why homeowners across Northeast Arkansas trust Ozark Valley Contracting to keep theirs strong. From roofs and siding to decks and full remodels, every project is built with care, craftsmanship, and pride because they know that quality work today means lasting value tomorrow. Call Ozark Valley Contracting at 870-586-4625 and build confidence in your home's future. Ozark Valley Contracting. Quality starts from the ground up.
Calling all Red Wolves fans, the Social in Greensboro Village is your official A-State game day destination. Pregame with cold drinks and killer eats. Catch every away game at their watch parties. And after home games, the party's just getting started with live music and late night fun. Game day specials, great eats, and family fun. Always social, always game day ready. Follow the Social on Facebook and Instagram and make your next Red Wolves Saturday legendary.
Precision Lawn Management brings expert care to every yard they service. Every blade of grass is cut just right. Every edge is trimmed with sharp accuracy. Every landscape is designed with an expert touch because precision matters. Like a surgeon's steady hands in the operating room, an artist's perfect brushstroke, or a pilot making a flawless landing. True professionals don't settle for good enough. When it comes to your lawn, neither should you. Call Precision Lawn Management today at 870-275-5769. Precision Lawn Management, because a great lawn is no accident.
Crown Trophy in Jonesboro knows what it means to be a champion. Whether it's celebrating the big win or recognizing hard-earned achievements, they've got you covered. From custom trophies and plaques to medals and awards, Crown Trophy will help you honor the moments that matter. Crown Trophy is proud to support our local high school athletics because building champions starts right here in our community. Visit Crown Trophy on Southwest Drive in Jonesboro or on Facebook. Crown Trophy, celebrate your victories with us.
Your specialty print and ship store is the Safe Ship Store in Jonesboro. Owner David Leonard wants to help you with all your shipping and printing needs, and they'll always give you the best customer service and highest quality product for the absolute lowest prices in town. So when you need something packed and shipped, or when you need printed products, call the Safe Ship Store. Come in today to see all they have to offer. For the best customer service, quality, and prices, visit the Safe Ship Store, 2500 Alexander Drive, Suite C in Jonesboro, 870-333-5068.
The home of the best new and used sports equipment in Northeast Arkansas is Play It Again Sports. If you've got quality gear you're no longer using, just bring it in. Play It Again will pay you money. Want to test out a bat before you buy? Play It Again's rental program lets you test it out. And if you decide to buy, a big chunk of that rental fee goes towards your purchase. Visit Play It Again Jonesboro on Facebook for the latest deals. And come by 2006 South Caraway. Play It Again Sports, where everybody plays.
Welcome into our first National Bank pregame show. We're going to start off with our starting lineups here, starting with the Nettleton Raiders. Raiders tonight will be starting number 2, a 5'10 sophomore. That's Callan Ellis, a 5'10 junior. Number 3, that is TJ Daly. Number 10, a 6'4 senior. That's TJ Whitney. Number 11, a 6'3 junior, Jordan Orr. And rounding it out, a 6'5 junior, Lamarion Rogers. Now for the starting lineups for the Brookland Bearcats, starting with number 1, Pierce Adams. Number 4, Hudson Parnell. Number 12, Riley Sutton. Number 21, that is Tanner Laird. Rounding it out, number 10, Lane Webster. PA guy here has a really loud microphone. I mean, I'm pretty sure you could hear that in the next county up. That's Greene County, and man, pretty sure the Golden Eagles heard him announcing that one. So Raiders getting ready to jump it out. They're going to be jumping with Lamarion Rogers, number 14. Jumping for the Bearcats going to be number 10, Lane Webster. Raiders tossing the ball around, everybody getting a little feel of it. Now they give it back to the referee. It looks like we're getting ready to jump it up here. Lamarion Rogers, Lane Webster in the jump circle. They're playing jump. I don't know what it is. This whole PA system is really loud. The microphone, the music. I mean, they're really getting the kids involved here. Referee toots the whistle. Whistle's blown. Ball in air, and Lane Webster wins the tip, and here comes the Bearcats. Number 12 with it, Riley Sutton. Sutton is going to move left side, hands it off to Pierce Adams. Adams going to move around the horn, back to Hudson Parnell. Parnell now to Webster. They're running a heavy motion here. Webster kicks out to Parnell for 3, and he bricks. Rebound to the Raiders. TJ Daly getting the motion set up, going to bring it down the court. Daly runs the point for the Raiders. He's going to move left side. Gets it to TJ Whitney now driving right. Goes quick float up, floater in. Raiders get it going first, 2-0. Brookland moves the ball down quick. They get it out to Hudson Parnell. Parnell now to Webster. Webster's going to pull for three. Whitney had a good hand in the face. He misses. Rebound to the Bearcats. They get it out to Parnell. He's going to try for three, and that one's good. Excuse me, they said that's Sawyer Wright. On the roster, they had it as Hudson Parnell, so we'll get that switched over here at the next break. Number 10, that is T-Witt with the ball now to Callan Ellis. Ellis moves it to TJ Daly. Daly step back for three, sinks it in. TJ Daly with the hand in the face, punches one from three. 5-3 your score. Raiders up by 2. Number 12 with the ball, that's Riley Sutton. Sutton goes to Pierce Adams. Adams moving now to Sawyer Wright, now out to Lane Webster. He's guarded by T-Witt. Now they move it. They're back over to Sutton. Sutton swings the ball around. 14 on the shot clock. Now they go back to number 21, Laird. Laird now to Sutton. Sutton, couple crossovers, going to step back for three and misses it. Rebound toward the Raiders. Number 3 with the ball, TJ Daly. Daly's going to bring the ball down the court. He's going to pull for another three. That one misses. Rebound, big nasty Lamarion Rogers, and he cashes in the layup right there. Raiders lead it 7-3. Number 12 with the ball, Riley Sutton. Sutton goes left side to Sawyer Wright. Now they move the ball back around to Tanner Laird. Laird wanted to hand it off to Webster, hands it off to Sutton instead. Sutton's going to move it around the horn. Now driving towards the baseline, kicking back out to Sawyer Wright. Wright guarded by TJ Daly. Daly forcing him inside, and they airball the shot. Rebound, big nasty Lamarion Rogers. Here come the Raiders, led down the court by TJ Whitney. Whitney with it. Going to pull for three there. That one, nothing but nylon for the 6'4 senior, TJ Whitney. Raiders lead now 10-3. Ferocious lead they got in out to. 5:20 remains in the first quarter. Number 12, Sutton with the ball, picked up by Jordan Orr. Orr gets it out to Sawyer Wright. He's going to pull for three. That one sinks in to make it 6-10 with 5:19 remaining here. Sawyer Wright has all three of the points. TJ Daly drives and gets his layup to fall. Moving very quick here at Brookland. 12-6, 4:55 remaining. Sawyer Wright with it, going to drive. Pass deflected. Sutton gets it out. Now out to Lane Webster for three. He misses it. Rebound towards the Raiders. Big nasty Omarion Rogers kicks out to number 10. That's TJ Whitney. Whitney's going to bring it down the court. Whitney, crossover move. He's driving to the rim. Kicks out to Ellis, but we have a foul on the floor before anything happens. 4:37 remaining in the first. The foul is going to be on number 1, Pierce Adams. That's his team's first there, and Raiders going to check in some subs. They bring in Jeremiah Jackson and Markel Roddy for Callan Ellis and number 3, TJ Daly. Markel Roddy, the inbounder here. He inbounds into T-Witt. Witt going to drive the baseline. They're going to say he stepped out of bounds. 12-6 is your score. 4:35 remains in the first quarter. Raiders with a 6-point lead. Riley Sutton's going to bring the ball down the court. He's guarded by Jordan Orr. Raiders playing some good offense so far and spectacular defense, holding Brookland a lot of missed shots. Sutton with it, picks up his dribble, gets it out to number 4. That's Sawyer Wright. Now they move around the horn. Tanner Laird back to Sutton. Sutton making a couple of jab steps. He's going to drive in, fading away. No good. Rebound saved in by Lane Webster. And he gets it out now to number 1, Pierce Adams. Adams going to drive, kicks to Webster. Webster back to Sutton. Bearcats moving it around yet again. They get it inside. Ball's loose. Out to Sutton for 3, and that one's good. 9-12. Raiders lead it by 3. 3:48 remaining in the first quarter. Jeremiah Jackson, the senior wide receiver and point guard for this Raider team. Dual sport athlete. Very good at both sports. And we got called on double dribble. Yeah. Trying to get the offense to move and then put both hands on the ball. Raiders check in TJ Daly for Jordan Orr after the violation. Also going to bring in Malik Littleton. Littleton's going to check in for Omarion Rogers. So the 5 on the court for the Raiders: Jeremiah Jackson, TJ Daly, Markel Roddy, Malik Littleton, and TJ Whitney. Cooper Davis checks in for the Bearcats, number 3. And Sutton's going to move it around, trying to get around TJ Daly. He picks up his dribble, gets it into Lane Webster. Webster goes up and gets fouled. And he'll go to the line to shoot two. Foul's going to be on number 23, Malik Littleton. That's his first, team's first here. Going to the line to shoot two is Lane Webster. So Webster at the line. First shot's underway. His first one's up. It is good. Webster has quite the shot on him. Stands about 6'7", plays a kind of a combo guard, small forward position. 3:23 remains here in the first quarter as Webster goes to the line to shoot his second. Webster's shot is up. It is good as well. Makes them both. Cut the Raider lead down to 1. 12-11 is the score. 3:20 remains here in the first quarter. Daly's going to bring the ball down the court. Raiders set up in a 4-high position. Now they move it around the horn, running motion. Whitney with it. Hesitates. Kicks back out to Malik Littleton. Littleton now to Roddy, now to Jackson. Raiders move it over far left side to TJ Daly. Daly's going to bring the ball back out. 14 on the clock as he pulls for three, and that one sinks it in. He's the leading scorer with 8 right now, 15-11. 2:53 remains here in the first quarter. Riley setting with the ball, guarded by TJ Daly. Goes spin move, going to drive. Kicks out now to Cooper Davis. He shot fakes, going to drive, going to the rim. We got a charge! Markel Roddy, way to set your feet, young man. Charge on Cooper Davis for his first, team's second. 2:44 remaining in the first quarter, 15-11. Raiders lead it by 4. TJ Daly's going to bring the ball down the court. He's going to bring it up on the left-hand side. Bearcats kind of running a 2-3 look. Now Daly's going to pull for another three. A heat check three just misses. Rebound Cooper Davis. Bearcats going to bring it up the court. Riley Sutton with it. Sutton is going to pull for three. Misses it short. Rebound is loose. Markel Roddy gets on top of it, and Raiders will call a timeout, a 30-second timeout, and we're going to take it with them. 15-11, Raiders lead it by 4. Back here in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
More reasons to go to Wings to Go. TVs everywhere and variety of wings. From mild to, well, really hot. Just about any flavor you can imagine. Burgers, catfish, shrimp, tenders, salads, great food and atmosphere. Not to mention the sides and desserts and other stuff. 2 locations on Alexander and on Parkwood off Red Wolf. For 25 years, Wings to Go is the original and best place for wings in Jonesboro. Well, we think it is anyway. Wings to Go. Sports and wings. Life is good. Wings2go.hungerrush.com for online ordering, DoorDash available, and Wacky Wednesday with 75-cent boneless wings.
15-11 is your score. Raiders lead it by 4. First quarter action with 2:21 remaining here. Raiders with the lead and playing really phenomenal basketball so far. Led in scoring by TJ Daly. He has 8 points. TJ Whitney right behind him with 5 of his own. Lamarion Rogers has 2 to tack on as well. Daly's going to bring the ball down the court. He's going to be picked up by Sawyer Wright. Wright with it. Moving it down. Going to go right side. Markel Roddy. Roddy right wing goes back up top to Daly. Daly into the high post to TJ Whitney. Whitney, we got an offensive foul. Fouls on number 23, Malik Littleton. That's his second here. Team's second. Raiders going to bring it in a sub. Sub checking into the game is going to be number 14, Lamarion Rogers, checking in to Malik Littleton. Number 4, Sawyer Wright bringing the balls down the court. Wright going to be guarded by Jeremiah Jackson. Jackson, pretty good defender. Wright trying to back him down, trying to run him off a screen, and we got a foul. They're going to get that on Jeremiah Jackson. They're going to want a reaching foul. That's his first. Team's third here. 15-11 is your score. Raiders lead up by 4. Number 12 with the basketball, that's Riley Sutton. Sutton goes behind his back, going to move it around, pulls up from about 12 feet, gets that to fall. Sutton with 5 points, second leading scorer for the Bearcats. TJ Daly with it. Raider leading scorer, goes far side to Jeremiah Jackson. He goes spot up 3 and got it tipped by Lane Webster. Number 12, Sutton with the basketball, going to bring it down the court. Kicks to Sawyer Wright. Wright's going to drive. Driving, goes hop step, goes up and is fouled. They call in 1. They're going to get Lamarion Rogers on that foul. Wright has 8 here. And Lamarion Rogers first. team's fourth. So going to the line to shoot 2 is Sawyer Wright. All tied up at 15. A minute 20 remains in the first quarter as Wright's first and only shot is up. Gets it to go. Wright has 9. Raiders lead cut now to a Brookland lead, 15-16. Bearcats with the lead over the Raiders. TJ Daly with the basketball. Daly setting up the offense. Gets it out to Jordan Orr. Now into Lamarion Rogers. They skip it around. Markel Roddy back to Daly. Daly shot fakes. Going to drive. Pulls up for a long range 2. Rebound goes to the Raiders, but they're going to get Lamarion Rogers on a travel. Say he had possession of the ball when he fell and got knocked to the ground. So Raiders going to check in Byron Smith. So Byron Smith checks into the game for Markel Roddy. 15-16, Raiders down by 1 to a tough Bearcat team. Riley Sutton brings the ball down the court, guarded by Jordan Orr. Now they get it out to Sawyer Wright. Wright with it, waiting for the motion to develop. Gets it out to Pierce Adams. Adams pass fakes a couple times, gets out to Cooper Davis. He's going to pull for 3, misses. Rebound Byron Smith. Smith out to TJ Whitney. Whitney's going to push the ball down the court on a fast pace, slows it down when he gets to the three-point line. 27 on the shot clock, 33 on the game clock. Whitney moves it left side to TJ Daly. Daly working against this 2-3 zone that Brookland has set up. Now Daly's going to drive. Driving, goes up and gets it denied. And good heads-up play by Daly before the ball went out of bounds. Threw it off a lane or Webster to ensure it be Raider ball. So 21.9 seconds remains in the first, 15-16. Raiders inbound into TJ Whitney. Whitney shot fakes, now kicks out. Byron Smith hesitated the shot, decides to kick it back out. 15 on the game clock. 6 on the shot clock. Now they get it back to Whitney. 3 seconds. Whitney's going to pull from the volleyball line. Misses. Rebound loose. Lane Webster will pull it away. 3 seconds remains in the first quarter, 15-16. And Riley Sutton now going fast, pulls up a shot and misses. That's how we're going to end the first quarter. 15-16, Raiders down by 1. Back here in 60 on the EAB Sports Network.
Put your daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp document systems dealer in Jonesboro.
This is Barry Forrest. My family's been taking care of equipment needs of businesses just like yours since 1965. I would love to work for you today.
Put your daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp document system dealer at 1005 G Street in Jonesboro, 932-7852. Call Forrest Office Machines today.
Your vehicle is a personal and important investment. At Central Collision Center, we're more than collision repair. We do everything from minor paint touch-ups and windshield replacements to framework. We're committed to customer satisfaction and provide the highest quality of service. At Central Collision Center, we provide honest and expert auto care and offer a written lifetime warranty and on-site rental car arrangements. Stop by or give us a call today to schedule your free estimate. Central Collision Center. Professional, convenient, reliable. Behind Central Chevrolet on Stadium and online at centralcollisionctr.com.
Raider basketball here, 15-16 is your score. Raiders down by 1 to a tough Bearcat team. Raiders gonna battle it through here. They played tough opponents all the time. They're in one of the toughest conferences in the states in the 5A East, playing teams like Marion and Valley View year round. Number 3, TJ Daly with the basketball off the inbound. 7:55 remains here in the second quarter. Raiders gonna swing it around. Daly pass fakes, it's out to Jordan Orr. Orr moves it back around. Now setting up the offense. Calls for a screen, now kicks out. Byron Smith with it. Smith out to Daly. Daly's going to pull for a long-range 3 and cashes it in. TJ Daly with 11 so far. Sharp shooter from beyond the arch. 18-16, Raiders lead it by 2. Riley Sutton with the basketball. Sutton is going to move it around. Hands it off to Lane Webster. Webster now out to Sawyer Wright. Wright driving, gets it Cooper Davis. Davis working against Jordan Orr, goes up for a contested layup and misses. Rebound out to TJ Whitney. Whitney gets it off to Daly. Daly out to Orr. They get Orr on a travel, saying he slid his pivot foot off the jab step. Raiders gonna bring in a sub here. Sub into the game is number 12, Jazarion Brewster. And Brewster checks in for Jordan Orr. Raiders go. Bearcats get it in off the inbound. First one kind of bobbled off of the leg of number 1. That is Pierce Adams. Riley Sutton with it. Sutton forced to turn a lot. Now they get it to Webster. Webster Going to try to back down Whitney. Now they go out to Sawyer Wright. Wright driving, gets it off to Cooper Davis. Davis going to pull for three, misses. Rebound goes to TJ Whitney. Whitney's going to bring it down the court. Actually kicked to Daly. Daly on a high speed kicks it out to number 10, Whitney. Whitney back over to Daly. Daly setting up the offense. Couple crossover moves. Decides to back it out. Set up the play call from Coach Dominic Lincoln. Now there goes Byron Smith. Smith back over to Daly. Daly has a hot jumper right now. Moves it over to TJ Whitney. Whitney shot fakes and a drive. Driving in goes Euro step, and he is fouled. Foul's going to be on number 10, Lane Webster. And that's his first, team's first of the second quarter. So going to the line to shoot two is number 10, TJ Whitney, after the Lane Webster foul. So his first personal, team's first of the second. And TJ Whitney gets 2 shots at the line. Whitney, first shot is up, is good. As the kids say, ball don't lie. At the line, shooting his second one is TJ Whitney. Whitney, good at the free throw line. The lefty sinks them both. He has 7 on the night. 20-16, Raiders lead it by 4. 6:15 remains here in the half as Sutton brings the ball down the court. He's guarded by Byron Smith. Now they go out to Sawyer Wright. Wright moves it back to Pierce Adams. Adams shot fake, slowing down the pace of the Brookland offense. They get out to Cooper Davis. Davis now go to Lane Webster. Webster into Sawyer Wright, and his 2-point shot is good. Sawyer Wright's having a phenomenal game, has 11 points already. 5:49 remaining here in the half. 20-18, Raiders with a 2-point advantage. Daly shot fakes, hits it into TJ Whitney. Now they kick out Byron Smith. Going to pull for 3, misses it long. Rebound, big nasty. Lamarion Rogers misses the first one. Second one is good through the contact. No foul. 22-18, Raiders back up by 4. 5:25 remaining here in the half. Number 4, Sawyer Wright with the basketball. Wright setting up the offense, gets it out to Pierce Adams. Adams over to Sutton. Sutton for 3, and that's cashes in, cutting the Raider lead to 1. So Sutton has 8 on the night. 22-21, Raiders lead it by 1, and Daly gonna pull for 3, misses, rebound loose, and Brookland takes it away. Cooper Davis gonna bring it down the court. Davis loses the handle, and we got a injury timeout. Lamarion Rogers down on the other end with 4:56 remaining in the half. 22-21. Marion Rogers getting checked out by the trainers. They're helping him to his feet and trying to see if he's holding anything. I believe we saw holding his head. Hopefully Lamarion is all right. He's holding the back of his head. Might have had a bump when he hit the ground. Hopefully he is okay. Plays a crucial role as the team's big man down low. We're about 4:56 remaining here in the first half. Make sure you stick around for our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. Halftime is presented by the Kavanaugh Auto Group. Check Kavanaugh's entire selection of new and pre-owned inventory at KavanaughCars.com. Make sure we get some checkups on Lamarion Rogers if available. Try to check something out by halftime if we can. Number 1, Pierce Adams with the basketball. Adams inbounds into Riley Sutton. Sutton guarded by Jordan Orr. Now they go left side over to number 4, Sawyer Wright. Wright with it. Going to move it right side. They get it back out. Number 1, Adams. Adams back to Wright. Wright setting up the offense. Couple of jab steps. Going to pull it back out. Let the shot clock roll. 6 on the shot clock. Now they move it back over to Pierce Adams. Adams guarded closely by Jeremiah Jackson. 1 to shoot. They get out to Cooper Davis. His 3-point shot would count if it fell. It doesn't fall. The rebound goes to the Bearcats. Number 12, Riley Sutton with it, guarded by Jeremiah Jackson. Raiders lead it by 1, 22-21. Fresh shot clock. 4:15 remains here in the half. Pierce Adams drives, kicks out Riley Sutton for 3, and we got a foul. I'm going to say Jeremiah Jackson was in the landing zone of Sutton. So Sutton go to the line to shoot 3. And Jeremiah Jackson picks up his second, team's first here in the second. Sutton has made a couple of three-point shots. And if he makes all three here, he'll be tied for leading scorer of the Bearcats. His first one is good. Make sure you stick around for our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. Halftime is presented by the Kavanaugh Auto Group. Check out Kavanaugh's entire selection of new and pre-owned inventory at KavanaughCars.com. Sutton makes the second one as well. He has 10 on the day. 22-23. It's the Bearcats lead it by 1. Callan Ellis checks back into the game. And for number 1, Jeremiah Jackson. The line shooting his second one is number 12. Third one, Sutton. He misses the third. Raiders lead now back to the Bearcats, 22-23. Bearcats with a 1-point advantage. Number 10, TJ Whitney with the ball. Now they moving it now right side, now far over to Callan Ellis. Ellis back out to TJ Daly. He's going to pull for 3, and that one no good. Rebound, TJ Whitney, power dribble lost. We're going to say it's out of bounds on Cooper Davis. Going to remain Raider ball. 3:49 remains here in the half, 22-23. Raiders down by 1. Trey Archer checks in for the Bearcats. Number 25. Daly inbounds the ball. They get it over to number 2, Callan Ellis. Ellis setting up the offense. Ellis, couple crossover moves now, moving left. TJ Daly with it. Daly kicks far right side to TJ Whitney. Whitney driving the baseline, brings it back out, moving, kicks to Daly. Daly shot fakes. Now, a couple crossover moves, driving right, goes Euro step, floater up, floater off the glass. Raiders retake the lead, and Raiders lead it by 1, 24-23, with 3:20 remaining here in the half. Trey Archer with the basketball, guarded by Jordan Orr. Number 3, Cooper Davis with the basketball. Okay, Davis now moves it to number 32. That is Brody Robertson. Robertson in to number 21. Tanner Laird, and Laird makes the layup there. We got a timeout on the floor. Timeout Raiders. 24-25, Raiders down by 1. Be a 30-second timeout. Back here in 30 on the EAB Sports Network.
Looking for a checking account with no hassles and no hidden fees? First Community Bank has you covered with our free checking account. Open yours today with just $50 and enjoy no monthly service charge, no minimum balance requirement, and access to free bill pay and First Link internet banking. Plus, get a free ATM card and a MasterCard debit card, subject to approval. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC.
Welcome back into Raider basketball. Got a message from my fraternity brother, Kenner Gray. Got to give him a shout out. Got it to Kenner Gray for tuning into our broadcast. Raider basketball, Raiders down by 1 to a tough Brookland team. 24-25, been a fun battle all the way. Raiders with the ball in the hands of leading scorer TJ Daly. Daly has about 13 on the night. Raiders moving the ball. They move it over to TJ Whitney. Now to Jordan Orr back to Daly. Daly hesitated his 3, pulls it anyway and sinks it. He's had 8 points in each quarter. He has 16 on the night. Raiders lead by 2. 27-25, 2:35 remaining here in the half. Cooper Davis with the ball, gets it back to Trey Archer. Archer out to number 30, back to Archer. Number 30 is Cannon Bristow. Go back to Cooper Davis. Davis setting up the offense for the Bearcats. Playing a little slow. Now gets it to Robertson. Robertson going to move it left side. Gets it stolen, but they call a foul. They get it on Brewster. That's his first. Jazarian Brewster's first, team's second here. 2:15 remains here in the second quarter. 27-25. Raiders lead by 2, and Bearcats bring it back in their starting 5. Starting 5 includes Pierce Adams, Sawyer Wright, Riley Sutton, Lane Webster, and Tanner Laird. Raiders 5 on the court includes Jeremiah Jackson, TJ Daly, Byron Smith, TJ Whitney, and Jordan Orr. Riley Sutton with the basketball. He gets a screen from Webster. He's going to drive, picks up his dribble, looking for help. Now going up and under, misses. Rebound Byron Smith. Smith moving around, trying to get it out. Gets it out to Jordan Orr. Raiders now moving fast. They kick it out. TJ Whitney pulls for 3, misses, and rebound out to Jordan Orr. Orr to TJ Daly. He's going to pull for another 3. Bang! Splashes it down. Hand down, man down. Except there was a hand in his face under the 6'7" guard, Lane Webster. TJ Daly said, It's not about the size of the dog, it's about the size of the fight in the dog, I think. I don't know how the saying goes. 30-25, Raiders lead by 5. 1:28 remains here in the half. Webster with it, pulls for 3, misses. Good contest right there by T.J. Whitney. Whitney now with it. He step back, hesitates, driving, goes behind his back, just misses. That was a good contention right there by Webster. 1:10 remaining here in the half. 30-25, Raiders lead it by 5. Riley Sutton with the basketball. They move it left side to number 4. That is Sawyer Wright. Wright goes to Tanner Laird. Laird picks up starts his dribble and kicks out to Pierce Adams. Adams with it, kicks to Sawyer Wright. Wright driving, goes up, under, misses short. Rebound out to the Raiders. Jeremiah Jackson's going to bring it down the court, gets it out to T.J. Daly. Daly to keep the streak alive. Another one. T.J. Daly lining him up from beyond the arch to extend the Raiders' lead to 8. 33-25. 35 seconds remains in the half. About a 5 seconds separation when he shot in game clock, so Bearcats can't play for the last shot. Riley Sutton with it, started by Byron Smith. Smith doing a good job on defense. Now they get it to Pierce Adams. Adams goes behind his back, kicks out to Sutton. Sutton for 3. Nope, misses. Tanner Laird with it. Ball did not hit the rim. He airballed it over. So 8 to shoot. Riley Sutton now going to drive. Kicks back out. Sawyer Wright. Wright gets caught on a travel. Raiders take over possession with 9.7 seconds remaining in the half. Raiders with the lead. 33-25. Raiders with an 8-point advantage over the Bearcats. And number 10, that's T.J. Whitney with the basketball. Referee had to say something to T.J. Daly. Not sure what that conversation was like. Daly didn't say much afterwards, but Daly's going to bring the ball down the court. He's going to pull from half court. I'm not sure why, but did not go. But Webster's going to try his, and airballs his. So that's how we're going to end the second quarter. 33-25. Raiders lead it by 8. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take a quick 3-minute break. When we come back, we'll have our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. Halftime is presented by the Kavanaugh Auto Group. You can check out Kavanaugh's entire selection of new and pre-owned inventory at KavanaughCars.com. Back in 3 on the EAB Sports Network.
Need top-notch farming and lawn gear? Visit First Choice Farm and Lawn, your Kubota dealer in Brookland. We get your need for reliable equipment. That's why we offer precision Kubota machinery for any task. From seasoned farmers to green-thumbed homeowners, we are working to keep you working. Find your Kubota match at First Choice Farm and Lawn on Highway 49 in Brookland. Achieve your goals faster with our Kubota inventory and top-notch service. Call 870-790-2301 or drop by today. Your trusted Kubota dealer, First Choice Farm and Lawn.
Your vehicle is a personal and important investment. At Central Collision Center, we're more than collision repair. We do everything from minor paint touch-ups and windshield replacements to framework. We're committed to customer satisfaction and provide the highest quality of service. At Central Collision Center, we provide honest and expert auto care and offer a written lifetime warranty and on-site rental car arrangements. Stop by or give us a call today to schedule your free estimate. Central Collision Center. Professional, convenient, reliable. Behind Central Chevrolet on Stadium and online at centralcollisionctr.com.
There's nothing more important than your child breathing easily. Arkansas Children's Pulmonology Clinic in Jonesboro treats common to complex pediatric breathing conditions like obstructive sleep apnea, asthma, and rare lung diseases. With a family-centered approach, our medical team changes lives with nationally ranked care close to home for a variety of conditions from cystic fibrosis to sleep disorders. Visit archildrens.org/ACH Jonesboro.
It's a mix and match special now at all Northeast Arkansas Domino's Pizza locations. Choose any 2 for $6.99 each for carryout or delivery. How about a medium 2-topping pizza, oven-baked sandwich, pasta in a tin, loaded tots, Domino's stuffed cheesy bread, bread twists, marble brownies, and so much more. Switch it up for lunch or dinner for the whole gang. The mix and match special with any 2 for only $6.99 each for carryout or delivery. Only at your Northeast Arkansas area Domino's Pizza locations.
As you know, we mentioned in our ads that our family dealerships have been around since 1954, for 71 years, and Gail and I have been in the family business since 1972. We purchased the Rector dealership in 1983 from my late father-in-law, Glenn Saint. You see Kirk and Todd and myself in our ads, and now we have some of our grandchildren in our ads as well. Our family continues to be involved in the future of Glenn Saint. We look forward to 71 more years. That makes us proud. Glenn Saint, and God bless our troops.
Since our founding in 1945, Farmers and Merchants Bank has held strong to our commitment to innovation, community investment, and personalized service. Over the past 80 years, we have worked alongside Arkansas entrepreneurs to help our neighbors start, grow, and streamline their businesses with hometown lending experts in the latest in modern financial solutions. Farmers and Merchants Bank, in your corner in our community, helping your business succeed every step of the way. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back into our Raider basketball presentation of the Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. Halftime is presented by the Kavanaugh Auto Group. You can check out Kavanaugh's entire selection of new and pro inventory at KavanaughCars.com. And man, we've been in the TJ Daily show here tonight. 22 points at half from the 5'10 junior, playing like a senior who's started since 9th grade. I remember first couple games last year, and played phenomenal basketball, started as a pure sophomore, and now showing his in-game experience tonight against a tough team like Brookland. Raiders lead at 33-25, an 8-point advantage over the Bearcats. Also in scoring tonight for the Raiders, TJ Whitney has 7, Omarion Rogers has 4. For the Bearcats, they are led by Sawyer Wright. He has 11 on the night. Also in scoring is Riley Sutton. Sutton has 10, and Lane Webster with 2. Raiders doing a good job limiting shots for Lane Webster. Webster has an offer from Arkansas State, a next-level hooper, the senior Lane Webster, being shut down by the Raiders. 2 points is a really good job. You want to limit number 10 as much as you can, and our number 10, TJ Whitney, doing a phenomenal job at that. It's a matchup of height. Webster has about 3 inches on Whitney. He stands at 6'7", and Whitney stands at 6'4". 33-25 is your score. Raiders lead it by 8. We're going to take another 3-minute break here. When we come back, we'll talk about keys to success here. Back here in 3 minutes on the EAB Sports Network.
Have you ever heard the saying, 2 wrongs don't make a right? Well, when it comes to your internet service, 1 wrong is already too many. Wrong price, wrong speeds, wrong company. Come on, you deserve better. With Empower Broadband, you get local, affordable, and fast internet that never lets you down. Visit us at empowerbroadband.com or call 870-336-0999 to right the wrongs by choosing your favorite local internet company. Empower, delivered by Craighead Electric.
Nettleton High School Athletics is brought to you by Gateway Tire and Service Center and Toyo Tires. Where there's always one thing you can count on, we go the distance for you. Before you hit the road for a trip across country or across town, drop by Gateway Tire and Service Center and check out the great deals on Toyo Tires. Whether it's tires or auto repair, you can always count on one thing. At Gateway Tire and Toyo Tires, we go the distance for you. At Gateway Tire in Jonesboro, we go the distance for you.
This is Keith Baird with the Baird Auto Group. There's nothing that brings our communities together like high school sports. No matter what the scoreboard says, it's a winning feeling just to be a part of it. At Baird, we want you to have the feeling anytime you come into one of our dealerships. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Don't buy anywhere else until you shop at Baird location near you. Don't get a bad deal, get a Baird deal. Because why pay more?
Saving service, great selection too. Baird does it all for you.
Evolve Bank & Trust offers a variety of residential and consumer loans, specializing in unique products and services while providing individualized customer service designed to fit your needs. Whether you're buying your first home, a new car, or building your dream home, Evolve Bank & Trust has the personal loan products you need to realize your dreams today. Call Evolve Bank & Trust at 870-933-2480. Stop in to see them at 111 East Huntington Suite A or visit them online at getevolve.com. Evolve Bank & Trust, making banking personal again. Evolve Bank & Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hello, this is Bob Morris from Air Conditioning. The holidays are almost here, and you shouldn't have to choose between comfort for your family and being able to celebrate the holidays. If you've been paying for costly AC repairs or high utility bills, now is the best time to replace. With approved financing, you can get 18 months with no payments and no interest. Call 870-238-3372 and ask about financing or visit us at moreac.com.
You deserve more, don't settle for less.
See Plaza Tire Service for the right tire at the right price right now.
Plaza Tire Service is the area's biggest selection of in-stock tires at the lowest price. While others are searching for tires to order, we'll get you fixed up with a great set of tires and back on the road in no time with our 4 tires, 1 hour guarantee. Plus, we make the purchase easy on your budget with our Plaza Tire Service card or no credit needed financing options. For the right tire at the right price right now, the choice is easy. That's Plaza Tire Service.
Welcome back into our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. Halftime is presented by the Kavanaugh Auto Group. Check out Kavanaugh's complete and entire selection of new and pre-owned inventory at KavanaughCars.com. And we're going to talk about our injury report. That's on Lamarion Rogers, and he will be out for the rest of the night. Just hope it's nothing serious, and we get to see him next Monday against Gosnell. That game will be live streamed on Nettleton Raider Athletics and on the EAB Sports Radio Group app and on the radio, which is 101.3 Reindeer Radio or Reindeer Radio until pretty much a little bit after Christmas. I think we're Reindeer Radio till after the new year. So hopefully we get to see Lamarion Rogers back in action Monday night, the 15th against Gosnell. Raiders have the lead 33-25 against a very tough Brookland team, and they're doing a good job so far. Keys for the Raiders to keep succeeding so far. I mean, keep shooting the 3 ball. It's falling tonight. TJ Whitney has 1, and TJ Daly has 6. So 7 threes right now for the Raiders to make up 21 of their 33 points. So just a little over half. And the other key is keep defending Lane Webster like they're doing. Holding Lane Webster to 2 points, both coming from the free throw line, is crucial for a Raider win. The 6'7" guard can make your life miserable if you let him get open too many times, and the Raiders doing a good job of concealing the big man tonight. We're about 30 seconds away from the start of this game, so I'm going to take this time to thank you for tuning in for our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. Halftime is presented by the Kavanaugh Auto Group. Kavanaugh's entire selection of new and pre-owned inventory at KavanaughCars.com. So the Raiders leading at Brookland, 33-25. Brookland will have the ball coming out of this halftime break. Glad you are joining us tonight. Raiders will take the court first, and they're 5 out there. A couple of strong guards. Number 2, Calvin Ellis. Number 3, TJ Daly, leading scorer for the Raiders. Number 1, Jeremiah Jackson. Number 10, TJ Whitney. And number 11, Jordan Orr. For the Bearcats, they bring out Riley Sutton, Sawyer Wright, Tanner Laird, Pierce Adams, and Lane Webster. That's the 5 for the Bearcats. Bearcats are in the home white uniforms with the red letters, red stripes. Nettleton in the black uniforms, gold numbers, gold letters, and the checkerboard in black and gold down the side. Bearcats bring the ball in, and number 12, Riley Sutton with it. He has 10 on the night. Slowing things down, gets a screen, setting up the offense, moves it back around, gets it out to Sawyer Wright. Wright gets it in the post to Lane Webster. Webster goes shot fake, goes up against Whitney. He misses. Rebound to the Raiders. Number 3, Daly, the leading scorer with the ball, gets it out fast to TJ Whitney. Whitney, one dribble, kicks it back out. Calvin Ellis with it. Ellis kicks Jeremiah Jackson driving. Jackson floater is good. Jeremiah Jackson's first points of the night comes right there. 35-25, Raiders up by 10. Sawyer Wright trying to get things going quick on the other end. Misses his 3. Brings it back out off of his own rebound. Kicks out Riley Sutton. Sutton with it. Setting up this Bearcat offense. Sutton moving left side. Hands it off to Lane Webster. Webster shot fake driving. Kicks to Tanner Laird. Laird back out. Pierce Adams. Adams now to Sutton. Sutton's going to drive. Hands it off to Sawyer Wright. He goes spin move. Floater. No good. We got a foul. Let's see who this foul is going to be on. Number 3, TJ Daly, his first. Team's first. So going to the line to shoot is Sawyer Wright, number 4 for this Bearcat team.
Sawyer Wright, 2 shots.
Did not see the contact from TJ Daly. Referee on the far sideline saw it. So Wright's first one from the line is up. No good. 6:57 remaining in the third quarter. 35-25, Raiders lead it by 10. The line shooting his second one is Sawyer Wright. Looking up at what they call the cage, the student section here, looks to be Soulja Boy theme, as Wright makes his second one, makes it 35-26. Raiders lead by 9. Callan Ellis with the basketball. Ellis going to get things started up for the Bearcats. Ellis now moving right. Goes hop step, goes up and under, and gets the foul and one. Foul is charged on number 4. Sawyer Wright is first. Team's first. And going to the line to shoot and one is Callan Ellis. The sophomore got his first nod to start tonight, and he's done a phenomenal job. Callan Ellis plays well defense, and only one misses. Raiders lead by 11, 37-26, 6:35 remaining in the third quarter. Number 4, Sawyer Wright with the ball, picked up by Jeremiah Jackson. Now they swing right side to number 12, Sutton. Sutton over to Tanner Laird. Laird with some separation, now kicks out Wayne Webster. Webster with it, guarded by Whitney. Now they swing again. Pierce Adams. Adams kicks out to Laird. Laird gonna kick to Sutton. He pulls for 3, misses. Rebound to the Raiders. Daly gets it up court quick to Jeremiah Jackson, and holy cow, Whitney on his head, on the head of Tanner Laird. Put that man on a poster. 39-26, Raiders lead by 13. 5:52 remaining here in the third quarter. Ooh, mercy. That gets you fired up. Riley Sutton with the ball. He's going to drive, kicks in. Number 10, Wayne Webster, and he gets a dunk of his own. Nobody under him. So it's not as cool as a poster for his 4th point of the night. 39-28, Raiders lead by 11. 5:30 remaining here in the third quarter. They get it out to Callan Ellis. Ellis goes spin cycle, driving, Euro step, kicks out, and I think he was attending that one for the referee. The referee decided not to catch it. Bearcat basketball. 5:25 remaining in the third quarter. Raiders lead it by 11, 39-28. And number 12, Riley Sutton with the basketball. Sutton's going to bring it down the court. He's be guarded by Jordan Orr. Sutton's going to drive. Kicks back out to Webster. Webster's going to drive. He uses a push-off. No call. Rebound goes to Whitney. Whitney out-jumped Webster there, and here comes the Raiders. 5:05 remaining in the third. Jordan Orr with it. He's going to drive. Lost the handle. Gets it out to Whitney. Whitney back out. Orr for 3. Misses. Rebound. Jeremiah Jackson. Shot fake. Gets it to go with the left hand. Jeremiah Jackson with his 4th point of the night. 41-28. Raiders doing a good job. Sawyer Wright got it down the court quick. He is the leading scorer for the Bearcats. Plays very fast basketball. 41-30. And Raiders playing quick too. Callan Ellis misses there. And now the Bearcats bringing it back down the ball. Sutton with it. Sutton's going to drive quick. Brings it back out. Kicks to Tanner Laird. Laird back to Sutton. Sutton for 3. Misses. Rebound TJ Whitney. I think he had his head at the rim when he brought that one down. 4:20 remains in the third. 41-30. Raiders lead it by 11. Daly's going to slow down the pace of the game. Daly guarded by Riley Sutton. Long range skip pass. Raiders get it in to Jeremiah Jackson. Jackson now back out to Callan Ellis. Ellis. Little crossover moves. Gets it to TJ Whitney. Whitney driving, hesitates, now drives again. Goes spin cycle and doesn't get the call. And score still 41-30. Raiders up by 11. Sutton with the basketball. Sutton's going to bring the ball down the court for the Bearcats. Started by Jordan Orr. Kicks over to Sawyer Wright. Right into Pierce Adams. Adams goes half turn, misses the shot. Rebound goes to the Raiders. They get it out. Jeremiah Jackson. Jackson to Orr for the slam. Alley-oop off the glass. And Brookland needs a timeout. I need one too after that. Holy cow. A perfectly placed dime off the backboard. 43-30. Raiders lead by 13. Back here in 60 on the EAB Sports Network.
It's time to save hundreds at Tucker's Appliance in Jonesboro.
Wendy, what are you doing with our sales tags?
Mark, I'm just letting everyone know the best deals are at Tucker's, like laundry sets with a $150 Tucker rebate.
We also have laundry sets with $300 Tucker rebate.
Well, how about refrigerators with $400 Tucker rebates?
Whoa, you're putting tags on everything.
That's because everything's on sale at Tucker's.
Give me those tags.
Hey, I was just getting started. Shop Tucker's Appliance today
and save.
Tucker's Appliance.
Demo's Smokehouse Barbecue is still winning awards and still going strong. Over 20 years of local ownership. The reason? Their process for producing the best barbecue in the area, cooked low and slow. The same process is ensured it's done right and still making my mouth water. Take-home packs, sandwiches, ribs, desserts, beans. Oh, beans! And the big chops on the weekend. Everything cooked to perfection, even the desserts. Demo's Barbecue, 2 locations across from Jonesboro High and at Hilltop. Smoking it right for over 20 years.
43-30, Raiders lead by 13. 3:33 remaining here in the third quarter. Coming back out from a Brookland timeout after Jordan Orr just slammed down the off-the-glass alley-oop. Provided the assist was Jeremiah Jackson. Jackson can dunk too. Surprised he didn't take one for himself, but Jordan Orr's first dunk in this, I believe, this season. Because I think he did almost have one against FACS, but just missed it, and now gets his first one in a huge moment for the Raiders to extend their lead. 3:25 remains in the third. Riley Sutton with it. Gets it out to number 4. That's Sawyer Wright. Wright setting up the offense as he moves right side. Gets it back to Sutton. Sutton now to Webster. Webster moves the ball back over to Sutton. Sutton guarded by Byron Smith. Now swings back Pierce Adams. Adams right side wing. Throws it hard off of Wayne Webster, and it goes out of bounds off of Webster. Raider basketball. 3:05 remains in the third as the Raiders lead by 13. 43-30 is your score. And Daly's going to bring the ball down the court for the Raiders. Daly is going to jog it across the timeline, crosses the 28 on the shot clock. Daly swings to Jeremiah Jackson. Jackson back into Daly. Daly in the post, gets it to Jordan Orr. Orr kicks out. Jeremiah Jackson, he's going to drive, hop step, kick. Byron Smith, 3-ball. No. Rebound, Cooper Davis goes off the hands of Whitney as he tried to strip it out. The Bearcat basketball on the other side of the court underneath Raider goal. Sutton's going to bring the ball down the court for the Bearcats on a walk. He's going to be guarded by Byron Smith. Sutton setting up the offense for the Bearcats. Going to have a screen by Webster. Now driving, pulls from about 12, gets that to go. Riley Sutton for his 12th point of the night. First points of the third comes with 2:23 remaining here. Daly with the ball, gets it out to Whitney. Whitney setting up the offense for the Raiders, guarded by Pierce Adams. Now he's going to drive, hesitates, stepping back, goes to the rim. Floater misses strong. Rebound, Cooper Davis. Davis over to Riley Sutton. Sutton skips one down to Pierce Adams, and it's blocked! Holy cow, Jeremiah Jackson, what an athletic play. They're going to say that's goaltending. I don't like that call. I mean, he got glassed. Jeremiah Jackson threw that off the backboard, but I guess the ball was on its way down if we want to be technical, and it'd be a Bearcat score for Pierce Adams. 43-34, Raiders lead it by 9. 2 minutes remains in the third quarter. Daly with it. He's going to bring it towards the left side. Tries the 3-ball. Misses short. Rebound, Sawyer Wright. Wright's going to bring it down the court. Guarded by Daly. Right before half court. Now they get it over to Riley Sutton. He walks across the timeline. Sutton going to run off the Webster screen. Now they kick back out. Cooper Davis. Davis with it. Kicks back out to Pierce Adams. Adams back over to Sutton. Sutton back out to Pierce Adams for 3. That one's good.
Pierce Adams for 3.
Makes it 43-37. Raiders lead by 6. And whistle was blown, but nobody called timeout, so it was a little uncertain what was going on. 43-37. Raiders lead by 6. Brookland on a quick run. Getting things set up. Here is Daly. Daly going to set up some offense here. Gets it into Jeremiah Jackson. Jackson working the high post. Kicks out Byron Smith for 3. Misses strong. Rebound to the Bearcats. Bearcats have pulled in the last few defensive rebounds. And here comes number 12, Riley Sutton. Sutton with it. Guarded by Daly. Sutton trying to make Daly move. And now on the right side of the wing. Sutton picks up his dribble. Gets the pass tip. But however, Sawyer Wright is there. And he gets the layup to go. Got a timeout on the floor. 43-39. Raiders lead by 5. We're going to take a 60-second break. We can come back. We'll have more Raider basketball back in 60 on the EAB Sports Network.
Pac-Mail Supercenter is your yes, we do that store. Pac-Mail tip, what's that all about?
Pac-Mail can scan that, copy that, shred that, return that, design that, cut that, print that, pack that, ship that, crate that, freight that, notarize that. At Pack Mail, we can do all that and more.
Pack Mail Supercenter, the Yes We Do That store. 361 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro. Don't trust just anybody to do all that. Trust Pack Mail.
Hello, I'm estate planning and elder law attorney Chad Oldham. More and more often today, I hear clients tell me that the only thing golden about the golden years is that it takes all the gold to grow old. Don't be a victim of rising healthcare and nursing home costs. Be prepared. Have a plan. Contact us today to find out how we help our clients protect and preserve assets for family and future generations. The Oldham Law Firm, 603 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro, or visit us on the web at oldhamlawfirm.com.
43-39, Raiders lead it by 5 here at Brookland with its third quarter action. And man, Raiders playing good basketball so far, but Brookland getting it out to a quick run, cutting the Raiders lead from 13 to 5, so an 8-point run, 8-0 run actually. And here comes Daly. Daly's gonna bring it back out the court. Daly off the new play design from Coach. Now they get it out to Byron Smith. Smith's going to pull for 3, misses. Rebound goes to Cooper Davis. Davis out to Pierce Adams. Adams with it, driving, goes up, under, misses. Rebound, Jeremiah Jackson. Jackson gets his pass stolen. They get it out the lane, Webster. Webster gets a slam. We have a top. Let's see, the indication is here. I think we got a first issue foul on, not technically a foul, some sort of, I can't hear the referee. So, okay, it's a warning, issue warning. He threw the ball after he slammed it and it went towards the cheerleaders and they issue the warning. 43-41, Raider lead cut down to 2. Brookland on a hot run here. Daly's gonna bring the ball down the court. Daly gonna move the ball over. Left side to Markel Roddy. Roddy hands it off to TJ Whitney, now down to 4 on the clock. 3 seconds as Daly drives, stepping back, pulls for 3. Gets it to go! Puts it in the eyes of Sawyer Wright. 3 ball. Big TJ Daly, 25 points on the night, 46-41. Raiders lead by 5. Back here in 60 on the EAB Sports Network.
Hey y'all, it's Brandon Baxter, and I want to let you know about my friends at Cleanway Restoration and Construction. You see, disasters don't happen when it's convenient, whether it's a fire, a flood, or a tornado. When it damages your home, it upsets everything about your life. Cleanway comes in and does the cleanup, and they can lay your floors, replace your cabinets, and fix or replace walls. So remember, when an inconvenient disaster comes your way, think Cleanway Restoration and Construction. Let Cleanway restore your home and restore your life. Find out more at cleanwayrestoration.com.
First Security is about more than great banking. Yes, we provide the financial expertise, digital tools, and everything else you need when you need it. But we also go all in on local support with friendly professionals, plus convenient locations all across the state. Because we believe personal banking is better banking. Visit fsbank.com for details. That's fsbank.com for friendly local banking with First Security. Bank better. Member FDIC.
46-41, Raiders lead it by 5. 8 minutes set on the clock. Raiders will have the ball coming out of the end of the third. TJ Whitney's the inbounder. Whitney going to inbound into TJ Daly. Daly's going to bring the ball down the court. Brookland kind of playing an extended zone, kind of boxing in Whitney and Daly. Jordan Orr gets fouled. I'll go to the line to shoot 2. Foul's going to be charged on number 10, Lane Webster. That's his second right there. Team's first of the fourth. Been a pretty equally called game. Raiders had 4 in the first, while the Bearcats, we've had 2, and then Bearcats have had 1 foul so far in every other quarter as Orr missed the first one. Raiders have had 7 fouls on the night total. The Bearcats have 6. Orr misses them both. Rebound goes to the Bearcats. Sutton's going to bring it up the court. 46-41. Raiders lead by 5. 7:45 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Riley Sutton with the basketball. Gets it out to Sawyer Wright. Wright with it. Setting up the offense. Gets it out to Pierce Adams. Adams going to hold the ball for a second. Shot clock down to 17. Now they go back to Sawyer Wright, back over to Adams. Adams trying to get this play to develop a little longer. Now they go back to Lane Webster. Webster into Cooper Davis. Davis back out. Sutton now to Adams. He shot fakes driving, kicks out Webster. Webster out to Sawyer Wright. He's spinning. Shot fake. Kicks back out. Sutton, shot clock goes off first, and shot don't count. That's good Raider defense right there. Forced the shot clock violation. 7:15 remaining in the fourth quarter. 46-41. Brookland wasted 35 seconds off the clock. And man, good offense so far for the Raiders. Daly with 25 on the night, driving, picks up his dribble, gets it out. Jeremiah Jackson. Jackson out of Markel Roddy for three. Misses. Rebound goes to the Bearcats. Number 12, Sutton with the basketball. Sutton going to slow things down. 6:55 remaining here in the fourth. Raiders lead it by 5. Sutton with a couple of dribbles. Gets a screen from Webster. Now they get it out to number 4. Right for 3. No good. Rebound. We got it over the back. Foul on Lane. Webster hits his third of the evening and team's second of the fourth. 6:43 remaining in the fourth quarter. Raiders will have the basketball here in the fourth. And Jazarian Brewster checks in for the Raiders. Came in for Markel Roddy. TJ Daly's going to bring the ball down the court. Daly going to have kind of a two-man kind of front guarding him. One of them is Riley Sutton. He is the hand-in-the-face defender on Daly. And Sawyer Wright's the extra help. Now they get it out to Jackson. Jackson over to Whitney. Whitney puts the ball in the air, trying to save it. They get it out to Jordan Orr. Orr lost the handle trying to drive. It'll be Bearcat ball. 46-41. Raiders lead it by 5. 6:15 remains in the fourth. And Sutton's going to bring the ball down the court. Sutton just going to walk it down, cross the timeline with 28 seconds, guarded by Jeremiah Jackson. They swing left side to Pierce Adams, now to Cooper Davis. Davis pulls for 3, misses. Rebound goes to TJ Whitney. Whitney gets it down court quick to number 11. Or to Brewster, and he gets swatted by Cooper Davis. It'll be Raider ball. Davis made an athletic play right there, but Raiders with a 5-point lead. 5:50 remaining here in the fourth quarter. 46-41. Raiders lead it by 5. Jackson, the inbounder, inbounds into Whitney. Whitney out to number 1, Jackson. Jackson back to Daly. Daly has a screen, he's going to move with it. Daly, between the leg move, now going to drive right. Driving, kicks, trying to find Jeremiah Jackson. It goes out of bounds. The Bearcat basketball. It's been a very defensive fourth quarter of play. No team has scored yet with about 2 minutes and 25 seconds ran off. So very defensive action so far. And bringing the ball down the court is number 12, Sutton. 5:30 remains in the fourth quarter. Number 12, Sutton has a screen. He's going to use the screens and now picks up his dribble, kicks out to Cooper Davis. Davis gets it in to number 10, Webster, and he gets his 8th point of the night.
With a flag.
46-43, Raiders lead it by 3. Whitney's going to bring the ball down the court, guarded by Pierce Adams. Whitney swings over to TJ Daly. Daly wanted to find Jordan Orr, and Raiders will call a timeout. 46-43, Raiders lead by 3. Back here in 60 on the EAB Sports Network.
See Plaza Tire Service for the right tire at the right price right now. Plaza Tire Service is the area's biggest selection of in-stock tires at the lowest price. While others are searching for tires to order, we'll get you fixed up with a great set of tires and back on the road in no time with our 4 tires, 1 hour guarantee. Plus, we make the purchase easy on your budget with our Plaza Tire Service card or no credit needed financing options. For the right tire at the right price right now, the choice is easy. That's Plaza Tire Service.
Hello, this is Bob Moore from Air Conditioning. The holidays are almost here, and you shouldn't have to choose between comfort for your family and being able to celebrate the holidays. If you've been paying for costly AC repairs or high utility bills, now is the best time to replace. With approved financing, you can get 18 months with no payments and no interest. Call 870-238-3372 and ask about financing or visit us at moreac.com.
You deserve more, don't settle for less.
46-43 is your score. Raiders lead by 3 over the Bearcats. Bearcat ball coming out of the timeout. Raiders doing a good job on defense so far. Only allowed 2 points here in the fourth. However, the Bearcats playing stellar defense as well, not allowing any points so far. So it's a 3-point lead for the Raiders. Bearcats inbound into Riley Sutton. 4:58 remains here in the fourth quarter. It's been a fun showing so far. Sutton's going to move off the screen, guarded by Jordan Orr. Now they kick right side. Now they go into Lane Webster. Webster kicks back out to Sawyer Wright. He's going to try for 3, misses, and rebound goes to Jordan Orr. Orr kicks it back to TJ Daly, and Daly's going to bring the ball down the court for the Raiders. Daly gets across the 28 on the timeline. Daly's getting things set up for the Raiders. Daly now moves left, gets it into Orr. Orr out to Jeremiah Jackson. He's going to drive the baseline, lost his footing. It'll be a jump ball, be Raider ball. Bearcat ball. Possession arrow pointing Bearcat way. 4:23 remaining here in the fourth quarter. A defensive fourth quarter showing. Only 2 points scored in the fourth, and those belong to the Bearcats off a Lane Webster dunk. 46-43. Raiders lead it by 3. Number 12, Riley Sutton with the ball. Sutton moves it left. Guarded closely by Jordan Orr. Orr not allowing any room for separation. Now they get it out to Sawyer Wright. Right to Webster. Webster goes up and gets his hit of the night. 46-45. Raiders lead it by 1. Number 11, Jordan Orr with the ball. Orr goes over to Jazarian Brewster. Brewster out to number 3. It's TJ Daly. Student section showing some life for the Bearcats. They get out to Jeremiah Jackson. Jackson calls for some cuts. They go into Jordan Orr. Orr back to Jackson. Jackson working the post, goes up with the left hand, and Jeremiah Jackson scores the first points for the Raiders here in the fourth. 48-45. Raiders back up by 3. 3:25 remains here in the fourth quarter. 6 points scored total, and 4 of them belong to Lane Webster off of dunks. Number 12, Sutton gets his pass stolen. Raiders get the steal. They bring it out. It's Jordan Orr. Orr driving, gets it to Whitney. Whitney goes spin move. He is fouled. Fouls on the floor. Charge on Cooper Davis, his second, team's third. So Raiders have the ball underneath their own goal. 3:10 remains here in the fourth quarter. So Jackson throws it off the back of Webster off the first one. Now Daly's going to be the inbounder off this play. Raiders going to get the play set up here. And inbound into Orr. Orr back to Daly. Daly shot fakes. Guarded by Webster. Now they swing to Jackson. Jackson hands it off to Whitney. Whitney shot fakes behind the back, using that long wingspan to his advantage. Guarded by Pierce Adams. Now they swing to Jordan Orr. Orr drives, gets stripped by Webster. Webster out to Davis. Davis now to Riley Sutton. Sutton's going to bring the ball down the court. Just a slow walk for Riley Sutton. Across the timeline with 25 on the shot clock. 2:40 remains here in the fourth quarter. Sutton picks up his dribble, looking for help. Gets it out to Cooper Davis. Davis back over to Sutton. Sutton guarded by Jeremiah Jackson. Jackson not allowing any room to dance. Now they get it back out to Webster. Webster back to Sutton. Sutton guarded closely by Jackson. Goes crossover, spinning. Going to fade away. Misses. Rebound goes to the Raiders. Brewster out to Daly. Daly's going to bring it up the court for the Raiders. 2:10 remains here in the fourth quarter. Raiders lead it by 3. TJ Daly goes crossover. He's going to the rim. Kicks out Brewster to Orr for 3. No good. Rebound is still loose. And it goes off the hands of Orr. Kind of looked like it was off the hands of Davis. And we're going to have a Bearcat timeout. 1:59 remains in the fourth, 48-45. Back here in 60 as the Raiders lead by 3 on the EAB Sports Network.
Evolve Bank & Trust offers a variety of residential and consumer loans, specializing in unique products and services while providing individualized customer service designed to fit your needs. Whether you're buying your first home, a new car, or building your dream home, Evolve Bank & Trust has the personal loan products you need to realize your dreams today. Call Evolve Bank & Trust at 870-933-2480. Stop in to see them at 111 East Huntington Suite A or visit them online at getevolve.com. Evolve Bank & Trust, making banking personal again. Evolve Bank and Trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Keith Baird with the Baird Auto Group. There's nothing that brings our communities together like high school sports. No matter what the scoreboard says, it's a winning feeling just to be a part of it. At Baird, we want you to have the feeling anytime you come into one of our dealerships. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Don't buy anywhere else until you shop at Baird location near you. Don't get a bad deal, get a Baird deal. Because why pay more?
Saving service, great selection too. Bear does it all for you.
48-45 is your score. Raiders lead up by 3. Bearcats have the ball coming out of the Bearcat timeout. And Raiders and Bearcats both playing solid defense here. 6 points total in the fourth quarter. I think that's season lows for both teams. Bearcats have 4 and Raiders have 2. Riley Sutton brings the ball down the court, kicks out to Pierce Adams. Adams gonna spin, picks it up, gets it out to Cooper Davis. Davis into Lane Webster. Webster's gonna fade, misses. Rebound goes to the Raiders. TJ Whitney pulls that one down. 1-4 remains here in the fourth. 48-45. Number 3, Daly with the ball, guarded by Riley Sutton. Daly, ferocious attacker. He's going to the rim, kicks out Callan Ellis. Ellis now drives, picks up his dribble, looking for help. Gets it out to TJ Daly. Daly gonna be guarded by Riley Sutton. They get it to Orr. Shot fake, drives, floater, misses, rebound. There's gonna be a jump ball. That's right. Bearcat ball. I feel like they got the last one. Yeah, Raider ball. The scoreboard says possession arrow was towards the Bearcats. That's why I was confused. So 1:16 remains in the fourth. 48-45. Raiders inbound into TJ Whitney. Whitney with it. They're gonna slow it down. 1:10 remains in the fourth. Callan Ellis with it. Ellis not guarded by anybody. Now he's gonna drive. He's fouled. Gonna be charged on number 4. Sawyer Wright, his second, team's 4th here. So shot clock resets at 35. 1:05 remains in the fourth. Number 1, Jeremiah Jackson is the inbounder. They're gonna inbound backcourt into TJ Daly. Daly gonna try to get it up the court, guarded the whole way by Riley Sutton. He gets up court, now drives, going to the rim, up, under, sinks it. Woo, mercy, what a layup, acrobatic play. Raiders lead now by 5, 50-45. 45 seconds remains in the fourth. Sutton with it, picks up his dribble, gets it out to Sawyer Wright. Wright slows it down when they're down by 5 with 38 seconds remaining in the fourth. Running some extension, gets it out to Webster. Down to 32 seconds in the fourth, misses his 3, and rebound goes out of bounds, Raider basketball. Webster has not hit a single jump shot tonight. We're going to keep this one here. Timeout on the floor, timeout Bearcats. 29.4 seconds remaining in the fourth. 50-45, Raiders lead by 5. The Raiders got a kind of a break tonight. Webster hasn't hit anything that isn't a free throw or a dunk. All 10 of his points, 2 off free throws and 4 are off of dunks, which 2 of those come from the fourth quarter. So the Raiders doing a good job of limiting him to bad shots only and getting the rebounds. Raiders lead by 5. Bearcats had to take the timeout, get a play in to try to get the Raiders to turn the ball over. Raiders are 1 foul away from the bonus. Make sure you stick around for our Kavanaugh Auto Group postgame show. Postgame is brought to you by the Kavanaugh Auto Group. Check Kavanaugh's complete and entire selection of new and improved inventory at KavanaughCars.com. It's been a fun game so far. Leading scorer on the court right now is TJ Daly, 27 points. Right behind him is Whitney at 9. Jeremiah Jackson has 6. It's been a low-scoring match, but the Raiders, after last game, the average might have went up a little bit, but they were averaging about 65.5 points per game. And they dropped 73 against Jonesboro, 76 against First Assembly Christian, and now a lower scoring matchup against the Bearcats. Raiders gonna try to get the ball in. They wanted the baseball pass, however they inbound into Whitney instead. Whitney trying to beat the press is fouled by Cooper Davis. So they're going to send one of the best free throw shooters on the Raider roster to the line to shoot 2. As team fouls hit 5 and Cooper Davis hits his 3rd personal. So going to shoot 2 is TJ Whitney. He's knocked down his only He's successful from both shots at the line earlier. 2 would ice this thing right here. First one's up and misses. Kind of rolled off the left side of the rim. He's left-handed. Might have pulled that one out a little left. And at the line, shooting his second one is TJ Whitney. Whitney's second one is good. That might be the icing on the cake. That's his 10th point of the night. Number 12, Riley Sutton's going to bring the ball out, kicks to Sawyer Wright. He's going to pull for a 3, gets that to go. Another timeout for the Bearcats. We're going to keep this one here as well. 51-48 is your score. It's a 30-second break, and Raiders lead it by 3. They're going to have to get the ball in quick and try to get a quick, either they can score it, they'll end up getting fouled. Bearcats want the ball back. About 18 seconds remains here in the fourth quarter. Last time these two teams met, it did go into overtime. We're hoping not to see that again. Overtime is fun, but I also have a bedtime, and that's way more important than overtime. I might be 19, make my own rules, but my mind is set on getting to bed early. 17.6 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter, 51-48. Raiders lead it by 3. Raiders have the ball coming out of the Bearcat timeout. They're 5 on the court as 1, 2, and 3. That's Jeremiah Jackson, Callan Ellis, and TJ Daly, TJ Whitney, and Jordan Ward. 5 on the court for the Bearcats. Pierce Adams, Sawyer Wright, Cooper Davis, Riley Sutton, and Lane Webster. Raiders getting their inbound plays set up. Kind of expecting a baseball pass here. Bearcat coach trying to get the Bearcats settled. And here they go. The inbound into Jordan Ord, now to Daly. Daly's fouled, and definitely not the guy you want to go to the line. Daly, heck of a free throw shooter. He's been lethal from deep tonight. And going to the line to shoot 2. Will they get that on Sawyer Wright, his 3rd personal. Team 6th here, and going to the line to shoot 2 is Daly. TJ Daly, shot number 1 underway, is up, and that is good. Raiders lead up by 4, 52-48. 15.6 seconds remains in the fourth quarter. And Daly shots up, makes them both. Raiders lead up by 5. Number 12, Riley Sutton with it. Sutton going to bring it down the court. Having trouble getting across the timeline, and we're going to have a foul. They get that on Jordan Orr, his first, team's first of the fourth. 10.1 seconds remains in the fourth. Raiders lead it by 5, 53-48. It's a Bearcat ball. They're going to be still behind the timeline. So 10.1 seconds remains in the fourth. Raiders going to apply pressure on them. They get it out to Sawyer Wright. Wright playing quickly, lost it. Ball on the ground, gets it out to Riley Sutton for 3, misses, and that's will do it. Raiders win it here, 53-48, and man, what a stellar performance from the Raiders. Tell you what we're going to do, we're going to take a 3-minute break. When we come back, we'll have our post-game show and name our Jonesboro Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Player of the Game. Back here in 3 minutes on the EAB Sports Network.
First Security is about more than great banking. Yes, we provide the financial expertise, digital tools, and everything else you need when you need it. But we also go all in on local support with friendly professionals, plus convenient locations all across the state. Because we believe personal banking is better banking. Visit fsbank.com for details. That's fsbank.com for friendly, local banking with First Security. Bank better. Member FDIC.
Hey y'all, it's Brandon Baxter, and I want to let you know about my friends at Cleanway Restoration and Construction. You see, disasters don't happen when it's convenient, whether it's a fire, a flood, or a tornado. When it damages your home, it upsets everything about your life. Cleanway comes in and does the cleanup, and they can lay your floors, replace your cabinets, and fix or replace walls. So remember, when an inconvenient disaster comes your way, think Cleanway Restoration and Construction. Let Cleanway restore your home and restore your life. Find out more at cleanwayrestoration.com.
Hello, I'm estate planning and elder law attorney Chad Oldham. More and more often today, I hear clients tell me that the only thing golden about the golden years is that it takes all the gold to grow old. Don't be a victim of rising healthcare and nursing home costs. Be prepared. Have a plan. Contact us today to find out how we help our clients protect and preserve assets for family and future generations. The Oldham Law Firm, 603 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro, or visit us on the web at oldhamlawfirm.com.
Pac Mail Supercenter is your Yes We Do That store. Pac Mail Tip, what's that all about?
Pac Mail can scan that, copy that, shred that, return that, design that, cut that, print that, pack that, ship that, crate that, freight that, notarize that. At Pac Mail, we can do all that and more.
Pac Mail Supercenter, the Yes We Do That store. 361 Southwest Drive at Jonesboro. Don't trust just anybody to do all that. Trust Pac Mail.
Demo's Smokehouse Barbecue is still winning awards and still going strong. Over 20 years of local ownership. The reason? Their process for producing the best barbecue in the area, cooked low and slow. The same process is ensured it's done right and still making my mouth water. Take-home packs, sandwiches, ribs, desserts, beans, beans! And the big chops on the weekend. Everything cooked to perfection, even the desserts. Demo's Barbecue, 2 locations across from Jonesboro High and at Hilltop. Smoking it right for over 20 years.
It's time to save hundreds at Tucker's Appliance in Jonesboro.
Wendy, what are you doing with our sales tags?
Mark, I'm just letting everyone know the best deals are at Tucker's, like laundry sets with a $150 Tucker rebate.
We also have laundry sets with $300 Tucker rebate.
Well, how about refrigerators with $400 Tucker rebates?
Whoa, you're putting tags on everything.
That's because everything's on sale at Tucker's.
Give me those tags.
Hey, I was just getting started. Shop Tucker's Appliance today
and save.
Tucker's Appliance.
Well, man, Raiders win it tonight with the final score of 53-48, and a game that went just how we expected, all the way down to the fourth quarter. It took Brookland fouling for the Raiders to extend that lead just a little bit more, and man, what a sweet night for the Raiders. Raiders were led tonight by TJ Daly. He had 29 points, 22 of those coming in the first half, and then the Brookland Bearcats made the adjustment of trying to keep Daly and Whitney limited from scoring. They kind of had them, they tried to pin them up here at what we call the dead man's corner of basketball. It's that corner right before half court, in between the backcourt and the sideline, and a good solid win from the Raiders. Raiders led by Daly. He had 29. Whitney had 10 on the night, including a poster on Tanner Laird, and man, amount of times you see TJ Whitney as if I had a nickel, TJ Whitney has posterized a Bearcat this year, I'd have 2 nickels. It's not a lot, but it's cool that it's happened twice. Jeremiah Jackson had 6, Amarion Rogers had 4. Hopefully we'll get to see him more next week against Gosnell and Mountain Home. And also Malik Littleton joins the books with 2. For the Bearcats tonight, they were led by Sawyer Wright with 19. Riley Sutton had 12. Wayne Webster had 10. Raiders did a good job winning in tonight to only inside points only, and those came off of 4 dunks and 2 free throws. Pierce Adams had 5, and then Tanner Laird had 2 for the Bearcats. And that's how the scoring breaks down. Tonight, for our JOSM Play of the Game, the Play of the Game is brought to you by Jonesboro Orthopedic and Sports Medicine. They've been getting you back in the game for more than 40 years. Tonight, we're going to give it to TJ Daly. 29 points tonight, and then put the icing on the cake with the 2 final free throws for the last points of the game. And Daly played phenomenal basketball, nailed 7 3-pointers on the night, putting 1 in the third. And man, solid night for TJ Daly. That will do it from all of us here tonight. From my producer back in the studio, that's Gavin Grubbs. From our NTV crew, Dylan Conaway, Money Dolly Max Samples, and me, Jacob Winterman. I'd like to wish you a good night. Hope you join us on Monday when Raiders take on the Pirates of Gosnell. Until then, see you next time, and Raider Pride is justified. Raider Pride forever.
You've been listening to Nettleton Raider Basketball, presented by NEA Baptist, Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Kavanaugh Auto Group, and First National Bank. This has been a presentation of the EAB Sports Network.